Hey there guys, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, I'm Amy and thank you so much for clicking on to get a reading about your soulmate, your spiritual counterpart, your divine masculine, your divine feminine. Okay, I'm going to get you as much information as I can about this person. All right, so you can maybe identify who they are if you're going to be together in this lifetime. You know, as much info as I can get for you. Being a general reading, I'll do my best, okay? 4 different selections here you can choose from. I had laid out these crystals. Yeah, so we've got the Rose Quartz, and you'll see why I'm laughing in a minute. The Rose Quartz, this one was given to me by my grandmother. We have some Amethyst here. This one, and that's why I was giggling a little. I have no earthly idea what this one is, okay? It was given to me by my daughter. She doesn't even know what it is, all right? I want to say it's like a smoky quartz, but I've seen it somewhere else before. If you know, maybe you can maybe enlighten me on that one in the comments. I would appreciate that, actually. That would be like our number 3. Number 4 over there is some fool's gold, the pyrite. I snagged it from my son. Not really. I borrowed it. I'm an honest thief, right? He don't mind. So anyway, if you want to go ahead and pause the video, just kind of like see which one resonates, or you can go with good old trusty 1, 2, 3, 4. However you want to do that, you can do that. Everything else is in the description below, and along with the timestamps. Okay. All right. Here we go. All right, so everyone who's chosen this number 1 here, the Rose Quartz, I'm going to use all of these decks, okay? So I'm kind of just winging it. It just, came to me. I just feel like it will give me more information so I could give to you. Will help me, okay? So right here, we've got the Psychic Tarot for the heart. We've got the original the Smith Rider-Waite, some animal spirit, a little clarifiers, and the actual playing cards, okay? I used to play with the little cartonomy before I decided I was going to say, come out of the closet. Take my situation and help others. So, anyway. We want to go ahead and see as much information about your soulmate, your divine counterpart, your twin flame, your divine masculine, feminine, whatever label you know what you identify with, okay? So, here we go. I start out here with some animal spirit. I love the animal spirit. Please help us get some information on our Rose Quartz identifiers, people. Nice. The whale. On the right track here. The whale is an extremely old soul feeling, It is the card of water. I say old soul, but I don't mean old, like chronological human age old. And there's something about that eye on that card. It's just drawing me straight in. And I'm going to put him right here so you can see. I feel like this person is about to surface. They've probably been laying low for a little bit. Yeah. The oyster. Oh my god, and good luck. Look, the starfish on the bottom of the deck, which I normally don't go to the bottom of the deck with these cards. Even we got another water card after the starfish as well. So very well, you probably could be dealing with a Cancer, a Scorpio, a Pisces. Doesn't have to be. They just could have water strongly in their chart. But I will say this person has been laying low, hasn't been really, I don't want to say coming out of the closet, I don't know. Um, However, it's as if you know this person, okay? I'm going to say that you know this person, and they're actually feeling an emotional attachment to you. Um, and they're kind of trying to figure it out because it can be very complex, okay? I'm looking at the complex design in the starfish card. Um, and also, of course, with the oyster, you have that pearl, cultivating inside of the oyster, and pearls of wisdom. Um, Probably are doing a lot of research on the spiritual connection between two soulmates, um, not really understanding the bond, just knowing that it's so very strong. Um, but but getting ready to open up and be vulnerable. Excuse me, be vulnerable and speak. This person could have a star quality about them. Perhaps they're in some type of limelight. Sometimes it could be a person that, yeah, a lot of people admire. It doesn't have to be that they are a superstar. It could just be that they're well liked by the community, friends, they're high up there in that way. Someone who is very intelligent. Although we got a lot of water, I'm feeling very like a very down to earth type of a person. Someone who doesn't have a lot to say. They're not boisterous. They're very humble. Humble is the word I'm looking for. I want to go right to these cards here. The good old playing deck. And these ones I do. Like that, I don't do... Oops. Duh. I don't do my tarot cards like that. Actually, these seem so tiny. They're actually a normal size playing deck, but now that I've been using the tarot, it's like, ooh, these were small. And they are new, so let me fan these. I'm getting the name Jessica for some reason. Or the letter J. Yep, I just got a little bit of a chill there. My left leg. Yeah, letter J. Jessica, Jessie. You're hiding right there, aren't you? Thank you. All right. So what I get from these, the 4, the 9, and the King. So, I mean, this could be someone who is in the profession of, said, like a doctor, more than that, a surgeon. maybe just the medical field as a whole, okay? You know, it could be someone who cuts hair too. Um, but again, someone who um, extremely intellectual and likes to teach. The number 9 for me is a life path number. And the number 4 for me is stability. So I wouldn't say this is someone who is young, you know. This is someone who has built themselves a nice little career. They might wear glasses, even if it's just like a sunglasses. You know, so this person, they see, you know. Sorry, I'm just getting a lot of images here. I did get these sunglasses, reading glasses. And when I say they see, it may be that they didn't see before, but they are seeing now. Spirit will come through with images, with, you know, even movie clips or songs, lyric. A lot of times it's images though. So it can be a little difficult for me as the channel to articulate what I'm feeling, seeing, sometimes even smelling. Speaking of that, I'm getting like a cigar. Not weed, this is a cigar. Oh boy, and I'm not Burns. What's that older? Oh, what's that guy there? Oh, his last name is Burns. And he was a comedian, so this person is pretty funny. You know, doesn't have a lot to say, right? But when they do speak, they're actually a little comical. Yeah, clarity and belief. So, like I was saying, they didn't see before. They're seeing it now, and they're believing it. Now, had you said to this person, dude, you know, you are my soulmate. You do know that, right? You see this man, he's letting go of this butterfly. This is the color of the throat chakra too. And you see how his hand is on his heart. And he's opening his hand to let this butterfly go. The butterfly is the symbol for transformation, correct? Okay, I like that one. You know, perhaps he's got dark hair. Oh, I gotta show you this one. The sacral chakra and the heart chakra. Okay. Perhaps we got someone lining their chakras. Well, you know what that one is, right? The sacral chakra is the hip bone, the arena. Of course, we've got the heart chakra, which has taken a transformation. You know, and it is the number 4. stability. I got that box when I was looking at this for the shape of that box. So this is going to be a long reading, guys. I did not anticipate that. However, I feel like I'm getting some good information here for you. So let us go with the good old tarot. And the more time I spend, I feel like the more information I get. I don't time my readings. You're not going to rush spirit. The Two of Cups. See, these guys, they're recognizing one another on that soul level. And this guy, he's just getting ready to grab her. If you have been around me for a while, you know why I giggled. That lion is sticking out to me right there. You could be dealing with a Leo. I don't know if I said it already, but the dark hair is coming to me too. The Hermit. Our enlightened one. Someone who has picked up the starfish and has taken sorry. What I was going to say is has taken a step forward. Perhaps your person needs to clear something up. Not with you, but with, life, They got to take their starfish with them. The Enlightenment. Your person probably, your soulmate probably hasn't been around for a while. That number 9 too. See the 9? And like I said, the 9 for me is life path. There's a 4. The 4 of Wands there. This person could have been very different before, all right? So if this is somebody that you know and had a friendship with or a situationship with or whatever, could have been like a neighbor, whatever. They've changed. They've grown. They want, I'm going to tell you, they want stability in their life, okay? This person isn't huge on signing that paper, marriage of the human sense, right? This one is definitely enlightened. You may have had sex with this person before. Just throwing that out there. Maybe a couple times. I don't need to get into it, but that sacral chakra, my eye just keeps going to it. The Two of Pentacles. So I just had to mention it so I could stop. Somebody needed to hear that. So, you know, like I said, they're trying to balance something out here. Something that they have to clear up in their life. They need to say something to you, though. They need to acknowledge that, you know, you were right the whole time. Yeah, you were right the whole time. Queen of Swords, maybe you did a Queen of Swords on them. Now, the Queen of Swords is not nasty. She can be, if you want to, you know, go there. But she's an intelligent person as well. Highly intelligent. And just says it like it is, you know. I don't mean to hurt your feelings, but hey, dude, you're my soulmate. You're making a huge mistake, and you'll figure it out. Maybe when it's too late, go hermit. That's what you want to do, right? Queen of Swords is not going to get up and chase after anybody. She's going to sit back and let her soul partner figure it out on their own, because that's kind of what you have to do. You can't tell somebody, especially if they don't believe or they did not believe. They could have been more religious than spiritual. You get what I mean. Because whoever is still watching me here, you've been spiritual for a long time. The Knight of Pentacles. You helped this person for their soul's progression. I can say that. So you have enlightened them. Even if you don't know that now, you will come to know that. So you've done your job pretty much, right? So that's what we're supposed to do for our soulmate. Well, looks like you're about to get an offer here. The Four of Swords. It's a little bit of a lower vibration than that Hermit. Yeah, you guys have been doing a little communication on the other side. I feel like your soul partner has been doing a lot of meditating. And I was going to use the words shit ton of meditation. I hope she hears me, so I don't have to eat humble pie. I think that, excuse me, I don't think this person wants to say that they're wrong, ever. Perhaps it's somebody who does like to have the last word. Watches you. Watches you. I don't think they really know a whole lot about you right now. Like, they're not in your life. They're not someone who you... excuse me. They're not somebody who would know what you are doing right now. They might not even know what kind of car you have or where you actually physically live right now. This is... It feels like two people that have been separated for a pretty long time. I get a lot of patience off of your side. You're very patient, especially with this person. They probably have said some things to you that would make your toenails curl. Eight of Swords. Well, they're thinking that they're tied to you, okay? And you know that you're tied to them. I do think that you will end up with this person at some point. I really do. And that's what they want. You know, I'm feeling a big heaviness in my heart right now. And it's almost like a relief, too, you know? Because they actually get it, you know? And even if you never ended up back with this person, they know. They have the knowledge. That being said, I do see this person wants to be with you, okay? I need some more, though, because we have a little bit of a blockage here. Queen of Wands. That's another person, and that's not you. Four of Cups. Okay, thank you for lying on the floor page. Four of Cups. Excuse me. Yeah, 4 and page. That's interesting. I feel like that Queen of Wands is somebody that your person made an offer to. And Two of Swords. And the Justice card. Excuse me. Okay. Yeah. Cups. That was my shoulder, by the way, if you heard that crack. Interesting, because I'm getting here that it looks like your person had actually married somebody else, and even probably is going through some type of separation. They're thinking that they're tied to somebody else right now. They do have their eye on you, though, and they, they're not in a loving relationship. They're just not. I'm just getting that they could have went off with someone who was a little cheaty. Your person's probably been through a lot, and maybe had their heart crushed. And I don't think it's funny, but I think ha ha ha, because sometimes people need to learn the hard lessons, they're really trying to make a choice and decision on whether they're going to contact you at all, because they did go off with somebody else, if you're resonating. But the thing about that is they're not, if they're still with this person, it's pretty much only on paper. Yep. But for many of you, I get that this person is just going to go for it. This person actually may have tried to contact you before, and they were hitched up with somebody else, and you declined them. That's for one person. Well, you might have said, hey, you know what? Come back free. Or don't come back. It's possible. Yeah, you know what I really want to do is I got to clarify a couple of things here. First of all, I want to clarify this Four of Cups. The Five of Wands. The Emperor. King of Pentacles and the Lovers. Tests and choices. Yeah. Oh, this is great. Yeah, I mean, bottom of the deck, the Justice card. All right. The Four of Wands, the Marriage card, and then the Death card, and then the Tower, and then the Eight of Wands. I gotta do it, guys, because it's making a lot of sense. Your freaking soulmate's married to somebody, all right? And everything I said. But look, this is tests and choices. And the choice is to send you a message, okay? To, offer you love, to let you know that, hey, I get it now, all right? Things have changed so very much. The Death card. I'm not going to say, no, physical death, okay? I don't think their spouse died. Maybe in some such a general reading, okay? I don't like to do death predictions. But this is transformation. This is, my world is crumbling apart. Sudden change. And, someone got their crown knocked straight off their head. And here we have the communication card of the Eight of Wands. And it's action. It's forward-moving progression after this turmoil that went down here. I mean, maybe your person did have a near-death situation happen. It could happen. It could be. You know, it does happen. You know, and whatever sparked them up to get the understanding of what the hell is going on here for you and them, who cares, right? As long as it happened. Okay. I feel like you're probably this Queen of Cups energy at the end who does have unconditional love in their heart for this person. 100%. See, that whale is going straight up towards that green color. They're being drawn in to have this Four of Wands stability. Yeah, it is a marriage card. Those two people have just gotten married. But even if you don't put it on paper, because this person might be a little afraid to do that, who cares? Right? You've already signed the soul contract on the other side, so looks like you will be able to fulfill that. And I hope this helped you guys. Not even sure if I've ever done a soulmate reading before. Wait a minute, I did. I think it was like my first... Yeah, it was like my first reading I think I've ever done on this channel. I might have to go check that out. It was back when I was using a coffee pot to stand my camera up. Guys, I hope I helped you. And if you did resonate and you enjoyed my reading, can you please consider hitting the subscribe button? It is free. And yeah, please leave a comment in the comments section. Let me know what you got from this reading. And if you have a suggestion, you want to see it done, throw it in there. I do appreciate that. And I do read everybody's comments. So, once again, thank you guys. Love and light. Namaste. Alright, so now we're going to go over to the number 2, Amethyst selection, the Soulmate. Anything I can get for you, okay? Try and describe this person to you. If you will be with this person, yada yada. Okay. Oh, so yes, I'm going to use the Psychic Tarot for the Heart, some Animal Spirit, Arcana, a little clarifiers if we need them, and the actual playing deck. I used to use them before. Little Cartonomy. Okay, so I want to start off with the Animal Spirit. For me, kind of give a little bit better descriptions. All right. Everybody that was drawn to the Amethyst, what does their soul partner look like? What do they do? How will they know them? Huh. All right. So, you know, guys, some of the things that come out of my mouth might be a little strange, but there's a smell associated with this person. Well, I feel it may be a pheromone type thing. I'm not saying that your person is smelly. Okay. It could be a type of cologne. It could be anything like that, but it could just be the pheromone. Sometimes people sweat. I mean, it's just, sometimes that's the way it is. And if you resonate, you'll understand. And for everybody else, throw it out the window. Okay. I did get an image of an owl before I started the camera up. So that may resonate with you. It's like a tattoo. And it could be an upper extremity of the body, a tattoo, an owl tattoo. But we've got the nightingale here. And we've also got the scorpion. So we've got some fire and air. Interesting combination. Okay. So it could be that things are, with this person, it's either nothing or explosion. All right. It's as if they lay low until you call. And you don't have to physically call them on a phone. But you kind of get them going in some way. You are very good at sparking them up. Very good at getting them riled, moving. I feel like some of you do it on purpose. Trying to get a reaction out of this person, even if it's, stingy or not, or it's venom, or, I want to see this person react to me in some way. And you never know what you're going to get. But they may have hurt your heart in the past. But it's like, it's not that you forget, but you're like, I'll take it, right? It's interesting. It's not that you forgive this person for hurting your heart, but it's like, I'll give you another chance. I'll give you 17,000 chances. As many speckles as is in the top of this card right there. That's how many chances you would give this person. Or maybe that's how many you have given this person. They could be a fire sign. Leo, Sag, or an Aries. At the bottom of this deck is another fire card, and this happened in the first selection too. Oh, there's two fire cards. Yeah, I'll show them to you and allow it, because they're fire, and it kind of makes sense of what I was saying. The good old white tiger, rare. But you know how to get this person, again, moving. And then, of course, the beautiful gazelle. And they run, right? This is an in and out person. But interestingly enough, they come when you call. And even if you don't physically call them, you mentally do it, or they kind of just seemingly know, and they just pop up, kind of like herpes. No, I'm kidding. Joke. Yeah, I mean, they know. So I'm also getting this interesting eyeball color. It's like a yellow eye. Maybe your person has golden color eyes, and I've seen those before in people. They're very rare. This person is very rare too. Well, your soul partner is very rare, but you know what I'm saying. They're very unique looking. Their features. Now you could say, well, oh duh, but you know sometimes you get people, and we call it like plain Janes, like people, it's like there's nothing like different looking about certain people, They probably get stared at a lot. And it's not just because they're overly beautiful. They probably are, but it's because there's a feature about them that's just like, whoa. Their look, their stare, they look through not just you, they can look through anybody. And I feel like they're aware of it. It's like they could put like fear in your heart or whatever. It's interesting feeling. Yeah, look what we got. Master. Holy crap. I'm getting a sense this person is single. And more than likely, I mean, if they ever was with another person, like in a relationship, it didn't last, and it might be just one. This person is not somebody you can really tie down, I want to say. Dreams coming true. They need to understand their heart. I feel like this person's extremely vulnerable. Like, and they don't want to get hurt. Like, they put on that tough exterior because their heart is very fragile. You wouldn't know it, right? Oh, and yes, you know this person. Very mysterious. Another one that's not a huge talker. More than likely, I want to say, getting the sense of working with their hands in some way. They, maybe they build. They got a certain skill set. I would say it's something that not a lot of people do, though. For some reason, I'm getting prison guard, and I don't know why, but I'm getting... Yeah, somebody who would need to be in authority, someone who does have that authority, someone who has power, someone who would need to put that tough exterior on, even for work. Jack of Diamonds. And then the 4. However, they do want stability. Okay. So this could be somebody who you could have met them in mid-20s. Wouldn't go past 25. You know, but definitely, like I said, the in and out, right? They do want stability, though. They treasure it. They need to trust. That's their problem. Look at the Three of Cups. You could have been friends with this person, or they. There's a lot of conditioning going on, I'm feeling, too. So it could have been that they didn't settle down too much because of friends. So, friends can be pesky, bold. You know, they can, oh, you don't want to be with that one. You don't want to be, right? Let's go out and be party animals instead of settling down or whatever like that, right? I feel like this person did have, you know, had a group of friends that were, that like, they, maybe none of them got with anybody, really. It was like a group of 4 or a group of 3. And they just thought that they would always be like that player type. Oh, I'm never gonna, you know, be tied down to love. Ha ha ha, bullshit, right? Page of Cups. I feel like this person has had love for you. Probably the entire time. I get a protectiveness out of this person too. 6 of Wands. If you're not around this person, if you haven't seen them for a bit, quite a bit, probably maybe, and you've stopped trying to stir them up or somehow get them to come around or whatever, they're worried about that. Because they liked it when you did that. Because that way there, they could bolt off again and not feel guilt. Hey, she's the one that, you know, called me, right? I get a seriousness out of this person right here. This person, you know, they're probably feeling like they're getting older. You know, your dreams coming true over there. The 9 of, that 9 card. And the Wheel. Lessons learned. Karmic Wheel. It is the Wheel of Fortune, right? So it would be good fortune for someone's dreams to be coming true here. I want to say about damn time. The Moon. The Secrets. This person's always had love for you. They've never said it, though. I can probably guarantee you that. They actually probably made you feel quite the opposite. They may have actually been mean to you on purpose so that you would not be able to get past that little cage there. But there's a cycle change coming in. They would be considered the tough one out of the group. Like, nobody would want to cross this person. And again, all they got to do is look at you and like strike that like whoop into you. Of course, the Knight of Wands wants to show up. He's just like the King of the Jack over here. Lots of fire. This person's coming back around. Believe that or not. I don't care if you haven't seen this person in 14 years. Somehow, and it's interesting because somehow, some way they are gonna, and they like know how to find you. It's like, I'm gonna follow the breadcrumbs, but you're not leaving breadcrumbs for them to follow. So now they're gonna have to do some actual work to get to you, which is good. What's the secret? Well, the secret is this love is still, I want to say it's fresh and new because it's never really been explored. And it's never really been given or received. And you both know it's been there. And you could have told this person, and you probably have, told them that you love them. And then they took off and ran like a freaking jackrabbit or gazelle. Oh my God, she said she loved you. You know, that's the friends, right? Oh, you don't, yeah. She's not good enough. Whatever, they said. You probably know. But look, who's the Empress now? Mother, you know? Who's the Empress now? And perhaps you haven't gone off with anybody else either. This is very, very, I want to say it's very sacred. You know, you hold love very sacred. You're not somebody that runs around. You could be a mom, you could be a mother, right? But you got me, you know, and this person knows. At least they do now. They're recognizing you in this Empress's energy. And how the hell would they know? Why? Because they see. This would be the type of person that does drive-bys or stalks out your socials or asks people about you. They could know your family. They could know your friends. They could, you know, they could know somebody that knows about you. Okay? Temperance. My shoulder just clicked, sorry. Well, finally, they're getting their head and their heart on the same page. Figuring it out. Now that everybody's gone, you've stopped leaving breadcrumbs, and perhaps it's time for them to open up. You know, I don't think this person is at all afraid to contact you. Maybe they were a little bit nervous, but I would doubt that this person is afraid of you. Even though the Empress can be a little scary. All they gotta do is look at you, and you are butter. I don't care what you write in the comments of how I am not gonna let this bullshit. I'll call it before they do. Not judging, I just know. Oh, yeah, because they fill your heart when they come back around. That's why I keep calling them. could be that you wanted to have a family with this person, you know? Thank the Lord that they've woken the hell up. Nope, she's not chasing me anymore. Now what do I do? Well, they're planning a victory. This is a planner. This person likes to plan. They probably have a growl, too. Of course. The Six of Cups. Of course. So, they do think about you. They do think of you in a very fond, kind, nostalgic way. Sweet memories of you. Okay? And it is the card of soulmates and returning. Somebody returning. I would say they're going to do it pretty quick. All right? They're seeing you in that Empress's energy, which is, you know, one up for you. Remember that when they come scooting around. Because they're going to come very strong. They're not going to be opening up their heart quite yet. I would say they're not going to be like, you know, hey, guess what I figured out? No. They'll come back very much the same. They're going to test the waters. They're going to dip their toe in. They're going to see how things are, you know, and they're going to do it so that if they decide, if they feel like it, that they can dash back out. Now, they're not 100% sure what you got going on, right? So, that's, I would say they're kind of leery, not really knowing. You know, this person, again, really doesn't like to be tied to one spot. But, so that's why they want that option to out. It wouldn't take them too long to be able to have like a serious conversation about the heart. Hey, let's talk about this, you know. I wouldn't try and push this person or rush them at all. Hey, bottom of the deck, we got the Strength card here. Yeah. It's all about holding back. It is my soulmate card. It is Leo, but you know, it's like I said, you know, don't be butter so fast. Yeah. Oh, awesome. The Emperor. And look at that. He still wants to be Emperor, so just let him think everything's his idea. You'll be fine. Oh, there's your breadcrumbs. He's going to be giving you the breadcrumbs now to follow. Well, it seems as though the attention is being turned back on you. You know, just meet them where they're at, right? I would let this person take the lead if you want them to stay in your life. If you want them, you know, to be real with you, you know. So, guys, this one is interesting, like the last one, but you know, there's good potential here, really. Just don't spook the hell out of them. And I feel like you'll be fine. All right? Because that songbird there, I could just picture you writing songs and poetry and just wanting to pour love all over this person. And, You know, they could be your muse for creativity. You could have, you know, written a song even. They're definitely your muse. They do something to you. They kind of flick that light on for you. They do make you feel a certain way that nobody else can. You know, they don't even need to do anything. They light you up. They change you, right? And that was that, and that's the indicator too that this is your soul partner. So if you're here just wondering, is this the one that I think it is? Yeah, yeah, yeah. So with that, my dear friends, I'm leaving it, and I hope I helped you. And I will catch you on the next one. Go ahead and share with me your comments, your experience. I would love to hear it, especially these readings, this video time. You know, the soul partners and things. So, all right. Subscribe, share, share, share. Catch you on the next one. Namaste. All right, so for everybody who has chosen my mystery stone, number 3, hopefully somebody can help me out with that. Naming it. I don't really think it matters, to tell you the truth. So, your soulmate. All the information I can give for you about your soulmate, description, if you're going to be together in this lifetime, if you've actually even met your soulmate, at this point, going to use all these different cards here. The Psychic Tarot for the Heart, Smith Rider-Waite, my good old Animal Spirit, little clarifiers, and I am going to use a regular playing deck, which I found really interesting how tiny. And these are a normal, standard size playing deck of cards. So, anyways, I think I don't really know if they're telling the truth there on the box though, but it's just interesting for me because now that I've been playing with my tarot, it just seems so small. Anyway, let's go ahead and jump in with the animal spirit first. Little things amuse me, guys, you know. The fox. Little earth energy there for you. I typically get a playful feeling from that fox, and I really do now. You know, the sly fox. Oh, and the wolf. Oh my goodness. And I should have said what I was thinking. All right. So, isn't that funny, huh? I was going to say, this little fox here, it feels like they're masking. You know, they're wearing a mask. This individual person is wearing a mask. All right. It's kind of like they know that they have this connection with you, this person. And so I would definitely say you have met. So on the outside, it's, you know, like they're this. But on the inside, it's this. You know, that burning desire. It just doesn't look like that with this fox. I mean, excuse me, wolf. Protective. You know, wolves also pack animals. I don't know if the foxes are or not. I heard somewhere, and I know this doesn't and probably isn't right, but I think I heard somewhere that the foxes are actually a feline. What do you call it? Species. Now, this is all about your person. So, you know, if you've been a subscriber for a while or watched my videos, you know that I will put one person on one side, one person on the other side. But this is all about the soulmate energy. There's just so much there, and I will be able to articulate it. Refusing to see. Helmet hat. You know, so keeping in mind, this is a general reading, but for some of you guys, you are refusing to see this person as your soul partner or your soulmate. Okay? For others, it's your person who is refusing to see it. Or acknowledge it. Inside of this person, they have this feeling, though. It's very passionate. It's ready, I want to say ready to erupt. You can only keep these feelings, these very strong feelings down for so long. You cannot keep, you know, keep a plug on it. You can't construct a metal hat to keep your soul person out of your head. It's like, get out of my head. I'm going to make myself a metal hat, you know, like the X-Men there. What's his face? I don't think what's his face had a third eye, though. I can't shuffle these cards like I shuffle the other ones. Plus, they're so new. Four of them want to come out, so... For some of you guys, this is a newer relationship. And then for others, I feel like you probably have known this person for perhaps even a lifetime. Someone that's been in your group, your pack, so to speak. Someone who is just like naturally protective over you, and you are more than likely protective over this person. But I do feel like you guys probably butt heads, though. I get a sense that you probably are both, I wouldn't say control freak, but very much want to be in control of situations. Four, 3, 4, king. That number combination might mean something to somebody. Well, of course, the King of Hearts, you know. I want to put water with it, though. Again, I read cards the way I read them. So, you know what I mean? I do take, like, general meanings, of course, but especially with the playing deck. I've been using and playing with them for ever since I can remember. I'm putting like little things with them, so. You know, you have 2 4s, okay? Then you have that 3 there, which for me, the 3s are vibration of mind, body, soul, the triad, and it's connecting you both. The Father. For someone, maybe your fathers know each other. Is this like a friend of the family or something like this? Not the actual father is the person that's your soulmate, but it could be that. Like I said, maybe you guys have grown together in parallel your lifetimes. So you know how your parents have friends. Well, is it somebody's big brother? I just got that feeling too. The 9 of Pentacles. Cooperate, please. Thank you. This could be somebody you work with too, or have a business. Excuse me, a business together. This could be your business partner, or somebody you do business with. Now, say do business with. This could actually even mean a corner store. You know, you're technically doing business with that person. The Ace of Swords. Yeah, well, somebody's going to have to take off their metal hat. I know that store situation I just said, that's very specific, okay? And it is kind of a reach. But I also feel like for someone, it's true, okay? But I definitely get like a family business too. And for some strange reason, I'm getting a very Italian vibe. So, and when I think of Italian, a lot of times I want to go to food, right? So it could be a restaurant situation going on here. Someone has an unexplainable draw to you, and vice versa. Okay, this is strange, but I got something about the hairline. I'm not saying it's receding. I'm saying that it's got like a point to it. Oh, that's so. But when I get these images, guys, I've got to give them. And if that does not resonate, and you're like, "What the actual fuck are you talking about?" Throw it, because I know it means something to someone. Okay. 7 of Swords. Little Mr. Sneaky, huh? Interesting. Three of Wands. This person may have ran away from you. Okay. Six of Swords and then the Ace of Cups. Well, if they didn't run away from you, I would be surprised. Number one. Number two, it might not be that they ran anywhere. Perhaps they just, you know, have toxic energy around them that they're refusing to see. This toxic energy, okay? So we've got this Ace of Cups, Ace of Swords situation going on here, and it's good because you are being led and guided by the divine in this relationship, okay? And everything is working out the way it is supposed to. I will agree that this is probably someone who you would have a hard time believing is your soul partner, but there is love here, and there is unspoken love here. I feel like this person definitely hides so much of what they feel to the point of they want to make everybody think that they dislike you. And they probably want you to think that they dislike you. However, in fact, they have admiration for you. They do want to come out of some type of conflict with you and move toward you. For some people, this is the father of your children. For some, and yeah, I know I'm going to catch hell for this one, but a lot of times the person you have a child with isn't even your soulmate. Just saying. Happens. Awesome. The sun wants to pop itself out here. Boy. So, I mean, there is a healing component here. There is a healing component. There is opportunity for new beginnings with this person. And again, for some of you, I think that you probably just met this person, or it was recent. It's either very recent or very old. One of the two. If it's very old, you hadn't seen this person in an extremely long period of time. All right? Something gets renewed within this person while they're around you or they see you. Some of them are looking at your pictures. Some of them have your picture somewhere and they can see it. Or they may go into someone's house and they see your picture, you know. So say if it's, I don't know, your brother's best friend, perhaps, and best friend goes to your brother's house, sees your picture, it's like, oh my goodness. Oh, there's your pain in the ass little sister, whom I actually have a great deal of, you know, love for. I feel like for a lot of you guys, this probably is a huge age gap too. I mean, your brother could technically be your twin, so, you know. But I'm just saying, I'm feeling a little age gap here for many. Getting a big ocean feel, guys. Salt water, you know. Maybe, oh, this is getting way too specific, but I'm gonna throw it out there. And, you know, April Fool's is coming up too. I'm recording this on the 31st. It's like I'm playing a joke and I'm putting salt in somebody's water or like ice cubes or something. Yeah, I know. It's very specific, but if it resonates, then you're gonna be like, holy shit, right? This person is coming back around to you. This is the Six of Cups, which is all about returning, someone returning from your past, your soulmate, your past life partner. They kept something from lifetime to lifetime. Like they kept a feature. For some, it is the teeth. Maybe they have a crooked tooth or like, you know, like long canine teeth, you know. Some of them, it's the eyes. But for a majority, it's something about that teeth. I'm not saying your person has jacked up teeth, but there's definitely like, you know, maybe one of them is extremely pointy or something along those lines. It's noticeable. It's like they might have had a nickname vampire or somebody or whatever. Very hardworking person, more than likely works with their hands, construction. Others might work with money. A banker, a financial advisor, you know, accountant, something to do with money. And then, of course, we have the Nine of Pentacles, which is, it is a single business person, but I want to say that's your energy. This could be your banker. This could be somebody that has funded you. Or just somebody that you met at the bank. Could have been your damn bank teller, you know. But yeah, I do feel like there's that earth energy of cash there. It's low vibrational, but it does connect you somehow. I'm getting literal penny. Like I'm getting the vision of a penny. Perhaps you find pennies, or say, yeah, you're getting signs from the other side that this person is your soul partner. And it's like you either, you find a penny or you find little things after you think of them, or, okay, or if you see them or think of them or whatever. Somebody from the other side is trying to tell you that, yeah, this is your person here. Now, I forgot to say this. I'll probably put a little disclaimer in the front of this video. Excuse me. Just because somebody is your soulmate does not mean that you have to be with them in this lifetime. It doesn't actually mean that you have to do anything. You really don't have to do a damn thing. Some of us have narcissistic people that are our soulmate, you know? Some people do, all right? So it's unfortunate and it sucks and all of that, but it's the fact. This person likes beauty, like has an eye for beauty or an eye for art. So that could be something that maybe draws them to you in some way. Perhaps you share a love for art, and actually maybe even seascapes. That's probably, or could be one of the reasons why I got that ocean. Maybe it's a shared thing between you guys. Let's look at Mr. Sneaky up there. Oh, what the hell is... Oh my God, look. I just went to go and... Okay, that's why. Hadn't seen the Three of Swords in any of the readings thus far with this one here. Whew. Yeah, I mean, they could have broken your heart, this person. And, you know, makes sense because of, you know, everything else I've done. They could be married to somebody else. They could be actually with someone else. But there's something undeniable. This is like a reach, you know, it's almost like, oh my goodness, I cannot believe this person is my soulmate. They're more than likely a father to a couple of kids, maybe even. Yeah, 5 of Wands. It's conflict. It's fighting. This person may have even, like, you know, bit you. Not literally. Bit your head off, you know? Ego. Big time ego. The Magician just flew out. So I'm trying to clarify the King of Pentacles there. I mean, powerful person. The Magician can be considered a healer, you know, so it could be in the medical field, but I want to say this person could probably do whatever they want, you know. They're very skilled. It's like they're adaptable, and they can just probably extremely intelligent person. Almost stubborn as the day is long. Probably a really manipulative person at times. You know, if this person is Mr. Shady and a schmuck, and people grow, okay? Just saying. What's his truth, please? The Ace of Swords. You know, the swords are about communication. And it's communication that will burn toxicity off and away. And here we have, again, the 8 of Pentacles. Okay, so something that has to do with work that is binding you. This person is really, I wouldn't say they're working on coming up with a way to speak with you about what is going on inside of them. It's difficult because of the circumstances that they may be under right now, and what they have done or have said to you in the past. But they're not going to be able to keep a lid on that Ace of Cups. I just got, it's like this guy, like, you know, the imagery of this man with that mallet going to hit this dude in the third eye up there, you know? It's like, boing. Sorry. And like I said, work, it might just be as simple as work tying you together, but I want to say this person's more than likely a perfectionist as well. Whatever they do for a living, they take pride in it. Whatever it is, doesn't matter. Specifically, I just got cabinetry, or someone who makes cabinets or installs them, maybe high-end furnishings. Yeah, someone who's very meticulous and you have to have skill to do whatever this is. So it's not like, I don't know, I don't even want to put out an example. You know, someone who actually likes the finer things in life as well. So they like bouginess, they like high-end restaurants, they like, I don't really think you'd catch them in a drive-through. I'm getting a pretty tall person with hair, like a lot, a lot of hair. Somebody's got a tattoo on their left chest, I would say. It's probably a mangled, jacked up mess, too. Oh. So, with that, I feel like that's enough information to kind of give you the idea, all right? For you guys to be together, I feel like it's a stretch, okay? But I'm not saying it cannot happen, and I do think that there's a lot of distance between you, okay? This person knows in their heart what they want to do, okay? It's just doing it. But if anybody can get something done, it's that magician. So don't worry too much about that. And they are coming back around. You'll see them some way, shape, or form, okay? So, yeah, of course. Why wouldn't the King of Swords be at the bottom of this? All right, guys. I'll catch you on the next one. Thank you for being here. Namaste. Much love to you guys. All right, so everybody who has selected the Pyrite number 4 selection, looking into your soulmate, all the information I can get for you, I will do that using these decks of cards here. This one is the Psychic Tarot for the Heart, a little animal spirit, the Arcana, some clarifiers, which are the original Rider-Waite, and I'm also going to include the regular playing deck of cards. I used to play with these before, a little cartonomy, before I picked up the tarot. And I'm going to start with the animal spirit first. I do find that they give some good information. Okay, so let's get started here. Everybody who has selected the Pyrite, the Cosmic Egg, the symbol up at the top is for spirit, oops, sorry, or the ethers, okay, you know, a snake does represent healing, all right? But I'm kind of getting, you know, a lot of constriction here. You know, you see how that snake is just wrapping itself around that egg like that. The starfish. Starfish came up in the number 1 selection as well. All right, and I do see, and I looked and noticed the spider. All right, we'll save him because he actually helps me and makes a little bit more sense out of that egg there. It is earth energy, okay, and then you have the water energy of the starfish. So, not that your soulmate has to have that for their sun sign, you know, the earth of Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, or Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. But it could be that they have it strong in their chart. I do feel like, you know, with the spider's energy, that we've got an online presence, you know, even with this cosmic egg too. Don't ask me why, it's just that's what I'm feeling. And this person probably lives very, very far from you. At least now they do. Okay. Let me continue on here with the regular cards. All right, so I got an image of red shorts. Okay, I don't know if you have a picture or you've seen a picture of this person wearing them. I realize this is a general reading, but for someone that might make sense. And to be specific about the social, I'm getting Instagram. And they may feel to you like somebody that you might think is being not genuine, like they're not a genuine person, because they may be coming off to you as like a star, you know, too good to be true type of a scene. The Ace of Diamonds and then Queen of Hearts. Yeah, this person, I want to say they are very kind to you. It's like they have the right things to say. They know what to say to make you feel better. So somebody that perhaps you have gone to for emotional support and they had given it. I feel like they do a lot of listening though, too. The right things to say, but they do a lot of listening. It would be something like, oh, you remembered that's my favorite ice cream flavor, or, you know, wow, you actually did listen. Wow, I cannot believe you remembered my birthday. And actually, perhaps some of them do send you birthday gifts or surprises. Yeah, feels very romantic. Teach. Oh boy. Okay. So we've got the sacral chakra and teach. Okay. So the sacral chakra is the chakra that is, you know, located in between our hip bone area, you know, the arena. Okay. So we've got teach. All right. Interesting. She has a little rose there too on top of her book. You know, that whole romance, like I was saying. Drawn to the puppy. I do like the teach card because, you know, our soul partners do, and they're supposed to teach us things. You know, our soul's progression. Now, this, I'm going to try and keep my mind out of the gutter, but it likes to live there sometimes. But, you know, perhaps the teaching piece of it has to do with, hey, we don't need to get together, you know, and bone for us to have a connection, you know. With that, I need a sip of my coffee. I'm not gonna mince words, guys. I don't feel like it right now. A little surprising for me though. And the color black too. It could be their favorite color. Perhaps their eyes are that dark black color, you know, well, dark brown that look black. Five and 2, 7. That's the spiritual number. Yeah, they're definitely showing you a different way of love. And a lot of people just don't understand it, you know? A lot of people equate the sex with the love. Well, hopefully you have love with it, but it doesn't happen all the time, right? 5 of Cups is sitting there. So we have some regret going on, this person. Perhaps they're a little older than you. 6 of Cups. The Justice. Yeah, well, your person may be married or going through a divorce or something along those lines. All right, and that may be where the regret comes in. Is this an online person that is married and they are regretting being married because they're feeling this connection with you? Sorry, I can't. It's driving me crazy. Yeah. 6 of Cups keeps showing up, and that is a card of past lives, you know, a past life person. This person could actually even be a star, you know, in the limelight. Empress, 9 of Swords, the Tower. Well, this person, I want to say they are married and they worry about their kids. They worry about their children. They do regret this being with this Empress, because the Empress for me in this reading is whoever they are married to. Yeah, the Tower. Well, the Tower comes in to wipe everything out. I mean, you could be this person's tower, you know. Perhaps they had been married to this person for a long time, if they're not going through a divorce right now. So I want to say that they're probably surprised. They're surprised about your connection. Perhaps it's that you came out of nowhere, or they came out of nowhere to you. I don't think it was somebody who just set off to, you know, cheat or, you know, but perhaps they were looking for a little bit of emotional support from you. Well, that's at least what they're getting anyway. They have gotten it in the past. If this person has taken a step back from you, which they may have, perhaps. King of Pentacles there. You know, and I do get this too, that this person's kind and they don't want to hurt anybody. They really don't. But they haven't had this connection with anybody before. You may have even spoke about it. There's a lot of talking that goes on between you guys, I feel like. Or at least at one point in time there was. This would be the type of person that would say, you know what, I need to really take that step back to figure out what I'm doing, you know. It could be that they had taken a long time to really try and figure things out, and it has become obsessive thoughts, obsessive regret, you know, taking that long time to figure things out, and here comes the Tower. Spirit says, it's time. To kind of take the show on the road, or, you know, to be open about things. This is a loveless marriage at this point, I want to say. Almost feels like an arranged situation. Keeping in mind, everybody, that this is going to reach individuals that do deal with that arranged marriage situation. So please, if you are going to comment, be kind. Thank you. Because it is difficult. If I think about it too much, I will cry. So I'm not gonna. Six of Swords. Yeah. The Magician. So, like I said, this person may have taken a minute just to try and reconcile with this Empress's energy. You know, tried to figure things out, perhaps. But the whole time they're being manipulative, and they're trying to make it seem as though, you know, they're there, but they're not. They're just like a shadow of themselves, because their mind and their heart is with you. I'm getting the image of somebody constantly like running to a computer. I wouldn't even say this is a phone. It's like somebody who is, if this is resonating and this is an online person or somebody that you communicate, it's via computer, email. I'm getting like fast typer. Like me, I'm a fast typer. Could be an actual teacher, professor, I wouldn't say lawyer, even though we have the Justice card there, but it's a possibility. I feel like that's just there because Spirit wants us to know this person's married. We have the Queen of Cups, right? Now, I will say this is your energy, and for me, Queen of Hearts is Queen of Cups, okay? And, yeah, I mean, look how it flows. You got the Queen of Cups in between, Tower in between Queen of Cups and the Justice. You came in just pretty much like, boom. Maybe you were on vacation and you met this person. It's like one of those situations, like, this is going to get specific, but, you know, you've dreamed about this person, you've seen this person in your mind's eye, perhaps, you know, your life, maybe even, or, you know, and then you meet them in person, and it's like, holy wow, I actually saw you before in my dream, or I thought I made you up, or this is like a true Prince Charming-esque type with some tragedy attached and regret, because your person, you know, unfortunately is married. Five of Wands, Knight of Wands. Boy, do they struggle. This person wants to come to you so badly, but there's just, you know, a mountain to get through, right? I wouldn't even say hurdles to get over. This is like, I'm gonna need some clarifiers there for sure. And the Four of Pentacles. Yeah, so like I said, a little held back. Actually, the Four of Pentacles can speak to us of storing money, you know, saving money. Divorce is not cheap for some. And I do get from this Empress's energy, she's probably the type that would want to be taken care of. Well, this person is really going through a lot, I would say, at this moment. And with the Six of Swords here, this oarsman and this person in the boat, you know, it's kind of like this person's already left. They want to go over to a place where they feel like they can be loved. Romantic love. Not love of a child, you know. Let's look at that Justice for a second. Hermit. Of course. Well, you know, if this is all resonating, your person's definitely taken the hermit road as far as the marriage goes. Like I said, shell of a person isn't even really there. You know, their little star is in this lamp, right? You being the star to them, at least. Being enlightened about what marriage is, you know, the whole teach thing. Ah, Five of Swords. Interesting. For our tower there. Okay, well, guess who found out about who? Perhaps is this why I saw the computer and not a phone? You know, Hooji's got the phone. So, careful of that. Little warning there. Are you really, who are you really talking to, right? And that actually came up in the very beginning of this reading, didn't it? You can tell the difference, though, so I wouldn't be like, oh my god. You can tell the difference. People definitely, I guess, want to say type in a different way. Alright, let me go ahead and get a clarifier for this queen. Death card. The Devil, and then the King of Wands. All right. Well, you know, it may feel like this is totally ended for you. I mean, dusted, gone, dead. Your person's not physically dead, I would say. But I mean, but it isn't though, because King of Wands actually puts things into action. Probably a little nervous and afraid, and obsessed with this situation and how to get things done. Probably really doesn't want to, again, doesn't want to hurt anybody, but it is hurting people by staying, right? So if your person has went into that hermit situation, don't think that they forgot about you, because they didn't. They're really just trying to transform their whole entire life. Okay? I mean, this is huge. You might have actually told each other, I feel like you're my soulmate. Or if you want to say twin flame, whatever you want to say. You may have actually said that to one another. You could actually even yourself be married. That's for some of you guys. You know, the devil also talks a little bit about overindulgence. Okay? So, let's leave that there. I do, you know what? I do want to look at that king. Are you ever going to meet this person? Well, I give it an 80% chance of it happening this year. Okay. Or reuniting, or, you know. Well, 3 of Swords and the 9 of Wands. A lot of lessons learned over the years. A lot. This person is tired as hell. But I do think that they could give it another push, another shot at love. This person's probably been down a long, bumpy road as far as love goes. I hate to say this, but maybe they just was like, I'm just going to settle for whoever. You know? And then here you come. And it's like, oh boy. So again, it's a tough one, but I do think that your relationship is going to continue, but to actually be together, yeah, again, it's, and I would say probably about an 80-85% chance that you could do it. You know, it would take some work, maybe even some magic, but I wouldn't discount this relationship. I wouldn't. Don't throw it out. I don't think your person's gonna throw it out, but I just definitely feel like, you know, what a tangle web we weave, right? When one sets out to deceive. So things just have to really just get busted wide open, like I already said. Wow, I would love to hear the comments on this one. And yeah, I'd actually like you to keep me posted to see how it goes, really. You know, I know it's a general reading, but it just feels very romantic and very mysterious and very, you know, romance novel-esque book, you know? All right, guys, I'm going to leave that for you. anything you want to put in the comments as far as what you'd like to see done for another reading, go ahead and do that. And I will catch you the next time.